Hi everyone, it's Dragana from Saacibo. Welcome and welcome back to my channel. In the previous video, I've shown you how I make faux autumn specimen cards. We have used a page with large specimens. There are two of them. We used one, this is another one. And we've used pages with swatches. In this video, we will be using some other pages from this kit. We'll use page with fussy cuts, this page, and a page with small specimens. We are going to make some charms with these small specimens. Something like this. Aren't they cute? And they look like real leaves. Okay. Here are some here. I've added them to these paperclip things. And some here that were not laminated. They look really cool. Just like that. And they're also double-sided. In essence, this is the continuation of the previous video. If you haven't seen it, I suggest you have a look, because some things might not make sense when you watch this video unless you've seen the first part. I actually filmed this video at the same time as the other one. It was one long video that I cut in half, and I'm refilming just the introduction. Okay, so let's get going. To make the charms with these small specimens, you will have to do exactly the same as with the large specimen cards. You get the page. I've actually cut this one in half already. This was here. So I'm going to show you on this example. So you take one section. You don't use them all at the same time. Just cut through. And then have a look at the line here. Again, you just fold that. Take your glue, just using glue stick, and apply glue where the leaf is. You don't have to glue the whole thing. So this is the same as with the big specimens, but in case you haven't seen it, I'll demonstrate quickly. Okay, so that is it. I have my laminator on. I switched it on to warm it up, and I'm going to use these laminating pouches, the same as with the other ones. You can also use larger sheets and put a few of them at the same time and then cut them out. But I'm using these. They are 65 by 95 millimeters, and their thickness is 125. Okay, so now that we have these folded and glued, we need to cut them. All right, so let's cut one. And you can go into detail here, or you don't have to. All right. Just quickly cut. I'll cut two because I can fit two in one of these pouches. Sorry if my laminator is making a buzzing sound. Can't be helped. All right. Cool. I think it's all right. Maybe I can just fix it from this side a little bit. All right. And let's get another one. Maybe let's do this one. Just like that. When I filmed the previous part of this video, I didn't realize it was really long until I started editing. It was about an hour and a half. So I decided to cut it in half and split it into two videos. So in the first part we made those specimen cards, and then in the second part we are making charms and a few more things. Okay, so the same as with the other ones, I like to ink these. All right, just nicely inked. Now I take this, same thing as we did before. I think I can place 2 here. All right. I'm going to put it inside here because my laminator is old and it gets jammed if I don't put it between 2 papers. I explained in the other video, sometimes the inside of this, if it's moved even for a millimeter from the thickness of whatever you put inside, gets glued onto the roller and jams. It's so annoying. It destroyed a lot of my really nice real specimens. And then I started doing this with paper and it worked so well. So here they are. Okay, so I've shown you that. Now let's cut them up. Okay, so you basically need to cut around, but don't cut all the way, because you see how here there's that kind of like a different color. That's air pockets around the thickness of the card, so it's not glued. So if you were to cut close, you would open it up. So you need to cut further away, and if you want to be able to attach one of these, you have to make a little, like a rounded shape on the top of the leaf so that you can punch a hole later on and add these. Okay, hope I'm making sense. So I want this leaf to hang this way, so I'm going to start cutting. This is like fussy cutting, okay? And then here I will just leave about that much, and then I will continue to cut. Does that make sense? You see this here? I left that on purpose. So I'm going to take this tool and I'm going to punch a hole. I do this so it punches properly. Alright. So there's a little hole. It's actually really hard to show something on a clear plastic like this. And now I can put one of those. And there's a little charm. Okay. So let's do the same with this one. You can also use your die cuts on these if you have some fun shapes, circles, little tags. Just make sure you have enough of the plastic around to cut it properly. Okay. Oh, you see what I've done? I just moved it. I didn't do it properly, so what I'm gonna do, I'm just going to cut that off. It just moved in my hand and I punched a hole on the side, so it's not good. So I've done the same with this one, and then I ended up making this. Let's just make one of these. Okay, I'll just show you how I've done it. I grabbed some of these offcuts. different color. That one. Oh, got this. So something. And I've got that one. A little bit on the side. That one on the side. And then this one in the middle. Got some thread here. So what I do, I just try to catch all of these. This is just to hold it in place. I suppose you can use glue as well, just so it doesn't move while I'm working. Okay. Right, and we have that one. So I'll put that inside, and I need a paper clip because this is bigger than that. I need one of the large ones, maybe that one. Okay. And I do this. Okay. So over the bottom edge. Okay. Cool. I'm just gonna use some acetone-based glue here because I want to catch the fabric. You can use silicone glue as well. Oh, it has strong smell. Okay. Put that in there. The leaf should be further down. It has the glue, but I think I can scrape it off. I'm just gonna hold it a little bit to make sure it's glued. Okay. And then what I did, I placed, this is just like some lace on the other side, because I've attached the button with the thread, but I should have actually attached the button with just glue. Then I wouldn't have to hide the thread, and this is a bit sticking when you put it inside of the pages. It can get caught on that lace. And that. I'll have to wait for the hot glue to be hot enough. What else can we make? Well, I have all of this out. Okay, that's just with the fussy cut page. Cut that one out, and I used the label. Now here, okay, this one. If you don't have a laminating machine, you can still make them and cut them. I didn't cut this one entirely. I left a bit of white around because I liked the contrast here. Okay, what else I haven't shown you? Oh, this page. I really like this page. I want to show you how I did that. I actually cut here with my knife Let me see if I have some leaves cut already. I think I have here. This is another thing you can do. You can turn these swatches into just tags. You don't actually have to cut anything. You can leave them like that. And you can also glue those specimens over here or here. I've got another example, I think. It's this one. So I just glued it together. I didn't cut out this. I left that as a back of the tag. And I made a little like a charm thing here with fabric and one of those smaller specimens. And I didn't even laminate it. I just left it as the paper one. Okay, we'll do that. But first I want to finish this one. So I'll just put a bit of glue. And here it is. I think it's cute. Let's see what it looks like on the page. Okay. I think it looks good. Probably a longer leaf would look even better here, but that's all right. Since I've cut that one wrong, I'm going to use it. And also have that one. Okay, what was I gonna show you? All right, yeah, this one. Let me show you how I've done that. So I cut out the leaves from that page and decided which one I want to use where. Okay, maybe like that. I'll leave that one for later. And one option is to just cut. If you want to place it like that, just cut there. But I've been doing this. And I didn't actually glue them completely, just in the middle. Because I want to have that 3D effect. And I just place them where I want them, like that. And then I know I'm going to have to slide that in, so I'm just going to go with my knife along this line, like that. I'm going to cut that a little bit. So that's it. Now I said I want this one here, maybe that one there. So in this case, I think I'm gonna cut this open before I glue it down so that I can slide it in. And I'll just put the glue in the middle there. I think that's easier. And then here, that one. I like how that looks. I don't know. It's just unusual, something different. But as you can see, I leave these kind of lifted off. And then I can cut these. Maybe I'll just use these numbers. 24. that. So this is like a little album for leaves. This is just a suggestion. You can also just write things down. But these look like those photo frames. Polaroid photo frames, don't they? Just let that dry a little bit. Now you probably wonder what happens to the other side. Okay, this is what I have on this side. But I also have these ones that I accumulate after cutting those swatches. And then I can just glue them like on an angle on this side. Have a look if I have more. Like this. Just glue them throughout and maybe turn them into like a pocket. Okay, if I put the glue here and here, like this. Okay, that becomes like a tuck spot. Same here, I want to cover that. This is my printer making smudges and printing. That is not good. Okay, and the same goes here. You can also do like a collage to cover. I won't do any more here. I think that's probably enough just on that one because the paper is really thin. But this would go in a journal somewhere, obviously, and then as you can see, that becomes a little pocket. That, I think this one would look cool here. Let's do too big, maybe the smaller one. Okay, something like that. Or even here. Put that over. I reckon that looks nice. And that as well. You can also have more than one leaf. You can have a few of them there tucked in. And then here do like a collage or glue something over. So that's one way of fixing that. Or like I said, you can just cut that off and kind of make sure when you place it exactly along the line. Okay, so that is that. What else did I want to show you? I haven't shown you how to do pockets. So what I've done here, as you can see, once I cut off that bit, I used a circular punch to create pocket. Okay, and I put that there, and it's on the side. It's quite simple. I don't actually need to show you. It's basically just that part there that you cut and turn into a pocket. I think I've done one more somewhere. Hold on. Maybe oh, it's here. Okay, so this one is meant just to be like that. Okay, and then I used those fussy cuts and the words and a little bit of cheesecloth. Yeah, because this can go either way, and that one as well, but that would be a smaller pocket, so I've been using these to make tabs. Okay, these can go over the page as well, like that. Maybe put a hole and then attach one of these. Okay. So I hope you enjoyed this, and I hope it was inspirational for you. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope I see you soon in my next video. Bye for now.